Hey folks, welcome back to the Portable Gamer. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Welcome back to Alamogordo, New Mexico. Man, is it just me? I'm completely happy with this truck. When I look at this 378, I think, you know what? We don't need any other trucks. Our drivers can have trucks for them to drive and make money, but I feel like we don't need a truck other than this 378. I feel like this is our truck. I feel like it is. Like this is our white whale. This is our holy grail. We have found where we need to be. Let us. We just slept. It's 1 in the afternoon, but we just slept. We just got fuel. Let us find a job, and let us get out of, out of. Let us get out of Alamogordo. Right. This is where we are. This is kind of where we want to be. We want to stay south. Let's see what we got. No. Nope. Nope. Definitely not. Nope. Not even close. So, no. Go there. So, what's it going to be? LA? You want to go to LA? Barstow? That's no good. Albuquerque? Not really. And then Artesio's back the wrong way. It's looking like it might be LA. Boy, I really wish it didn't do that. It's looking like it might be LA. What do you think? You want to make it LA, and what we'll do is just go through these southern cities. Instead of going through Phoenix, we'll go the southern route. Although, I don't think we're going to be able to do it in one trip. So what I might do is take off. Get going, so to speak. And then we'll, I don't know, finish up next time around. You get what I'm saying. We'll start this time. We'll drive till we need to sleep. Well, maybe we won't because we don't need to sleep for 13 hours, but I don't necessarily want to drive in the dark. Hard to say. Hard to say. Okay. Well, we'll just improvise. And I think now, yep, there's a traffic island there. I need to go out here, around here, through here. Yeah, we got this. We need to go out over here. Yep. It's all making sense now, so we can make the left turn at the light. Why are this has been happening now? To be fair, we don't have a load on, but why do our brakes feel so incredibly strong? Brakes are turned down. We'll turn them down a little bit more. Right. Oh goodness. What's happening over there? I don't think I like the look of that. Now we did just download a mod pack. 3D company names, I want to say it's called. I can't see the light. 3D company names, 3D real companies. And it's just what it sounds like. It renames all the companies in-game to real companies. So it replaces all the fake SCS companies with real companies. And it's got some decent, like, actual 3D signs. It's a good looking mod, but I'm pretty sure it overwrites a lot of our mod trailers as well. We don't have many, we just have the Wabash Duraplate mod, I want to say. The Wabash Duraplate trailer mod. I'm having a hard time talking tonight. Hope I'm not having a stroke. Nothing would surprise me at this point. And it's still got good, like, US company names. It still works. It's just kind of wonky to see, like, I'm just going. We had all our company names Man, what is up with those brakes? We had all our company names that we had brought in that came in with the Wabash Duraplate trailer, and now they're all gone, but we still have the trailer. We have other names now. It's complicated. It all works. Right. Let's see what we got here. No, man, not there. Here. This is what I wanted. Yes. Right. So we're right up here. And we got some choices. We got the Best Buy, we got the FedEx, we got the Chevron. What do you feel like hauling today? Pepsi, always good. Staples. Tesla, Walmart. I don't know. Sort of, and then these are just regular 53-foot boxes. Let's, we're at FedEx. Let's do, oh, there's a little one. There's a little pup. Let's do the tandem. I think they pay the most when we do the double pup. And we're at FedEx, so let's take FedEx. You got it. Where is our job? There it is. Right. Right. You saw that. You saw what just happened. That is my mojo. I want my mojo back. How are we doing on... Got our air hoses. We got our double pup set. Everything's looking good. How far do we have to go? 804 miles. Sweet Jesus, that's a long way to go. 14 hours, and we need to sleep in 13 hours. So we will go... Let's go till dark. Yeah, let's not push in. Let's go till dark. And then I'll sleep, and then I'll get up next episode, and we'll leave from the rest stop. That's a deal. You got yourself a deal. Right. Even with the load on, those brakes are just binary. Right. It's a little better. Almost drifted into the intersection trying to feather the brakes. So right. Oh. Let's do, before I forget, let's do this, because we want to stay down this way, and I think that's about all we can do. And that'll, we got little pieces down here, Sierra Vista, Nogales, we got little tiny pieces down here, but we can't come off and do those now. We can get that one. 15 hours. Okay, it's going to add a little time to the job, but I think we'll be okay. How long do we have to get it there? 31 hours. Oh, piece of cake. When we get to LA, we'll head up the Coast Highway. And when we get to Northern California, hopefully the Oregon DLC will drop soon. And we can just continue heading right up into Oregon, and if it doesn't, we'll try to do those. We'll try to do those jobs in Northern California, the 3 winery jobs. We need to get that achievement. There are some quarry jobs in Nevada. We'll get those crossed off the list. Yeah, I'm pleased about the company pack. You know, we lost some of the companies that we've been seeing, but the thing is we were only seeing those on the trailers. We weren't seeing them on the companies in town, and this mod that I got overwrites the signs in town, so we won't, right, like we could drop off a Walmart trailer, but we would take it to the Walbert depot, right, the Walbert yard, and that's no good. And we won't have that anymore. Now I don't know if the jobs in the yard will always match up with the job on the sign, but I know we won't have any more of the generic SCS signs. And again, I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like SCS can call every American company and get licensing and get approval and everything else. And we know the mod maker basically, like, that's kind of a legal workaround. We all know that. Like, SCS is the company that can get sued if they use people's trademarks without getting permission. They didn't get permission, so they didn't use them. The mod maker, that's just some random person, you know, I don't know, like First Amendment or something, whatever. So it's kind of a workaround where SCS, the company, lets some private individual, the mod maker, right? It's like John Deere with FS17. They couldn't get licensing for John Deere, so they can't make an official John Deere through Giants, through Farming Simulator 2017. There's just a ton of people in the community that make John Deere tractors, and then they put them up on the mod hub. So, you know, as long as everybody's happy at the end of the day, who cares? So, right, we'll take this as far as we can. We'll take it till we need to sleep, or till dark, whichever comes first, and then we'll pull in, we'll sleep, and next episode, when I wake up, we will take it the rest of the way in daylight. Although I might take it a little ways in the dark. And I also gotta say, I'm not really, these are the modded mountain textures. I'm not really sure how I feel about those. They look to me like somebody took a photo of the mountains and photoshopped out the sky and then stuck it on the horizon. I'm not really feeling the authenticity of the texture out there. I think this looks pretty good, this rock that we're passing by here, but I don't know if that mod pack has anything to do with that. Hard to say. I know my frame rate is taking a beating. I don't know how that's happening. But I mean, one may have something to do with the other. Like one may be causing the other. I don't know. Stopping. Random stopping. Right. Ugh. Why? Why, AI? I just did a race in Assetto Corsa, which for my money has the worst AI of any racing sim. And I have to say, like, I get it. It's not easy to code AI. And to clarify, like, I understand that it is not in any way actually AI. I get that it is, you know, you're just coding vehicles to run on a track and to respond to certain conditions. I get it. So when I say AI, I realize that it's not actually AI. But regardless of how difficult it is to code AI for things like traffic and racing simulation and that sort of thing, like, oi, I accept that it's difficult to do it, and I also accept that how you did it, Assetto Corsa, not so good. Not so very good. So I think I may have to go single player, time trial or something, because I don't know how much longer I can stand the AI. What is this? Speaking of AI, very challenging. Can be very frustrating. But then you know what I remind myself? It's just a game. If it bothers you, turn it off. And that kind of keeps me in line. Keeps me from whining too much. Although I whine a little bit. Hopefully I don't whine too much. I'm also running a mod for more realistic police lights. And it's not like I agree or disagree, but I can't say that I've really seen a difference yet. I'd like to. I mean, that's why I downloaded the mod. So it's not like I'm down on it and I want it to fail. I kind of want it to succeed, but I haven't really seen it yet in a way that's made me say, oh yeah, there's that mod I got. What else is going on? I got the West Somerset DLC for Train Sim World and threw together a quick video for that. Just the first scenario of West Somerset. Got that posted. It's good. It's definitely different, and I think it's like what do you call it? Like not a period piece, but like a historical thing. Like I think it represents an era that is not 2018, which is kind of cool. And that's, I was thinking about Train Sim World, and I was thinking about how, like, all truck sims, as an example, all truck sims are set in the present day. Let me get back in the road. There we go. All truck sims are set in the present day. Train sims certainly all could be set in the present day, but there's no reason why you couldn't do a historical train sim. And apparently they did. Like, it looks like that's what that West Somerset is. It looks historical to me. I guess you could do a historical truck sim. Have trucks from like the 1960s or something. I don't know. But I feel like it's easier with trains. And I also, it sort of fascinates me that like SCS and Truck Sim, their maps for the most part seem like they're pretty like consecutive, almost continuous. Like each map leads to the next one as far as DLC or whatever. But with Train Sim World, I feel like it's a lot more sort of disconnected. Like you don't know where the next map is going to be, and they don't have to be connected. It's not like you're gradually expanding a rail network. So there's a little bit of America, there's a little bit of the UK, and then there's some Germany, and then there's a little bit more UK, and then there's a little bit more United States. So it's it's not quite like it's not random, it's not chaotic, but I feel like they get to sort of stretch out differently in terms of, where they go next than something like Truck Sim can do. Because Truck Sim, I feel like they are sort of bound to build on the map. Although, it wouldn't surprise me if they like totally freaked out and went to like a whole nother country. But that would be a different game, though. That wouldn't be a DLC. That would be if they went to like Japanese Truck Simulator. That'd be completely different. I think. I mean, I guess they could do it as a DLC, but I think it would make more sense to do it as a standalone game. I don't know. Right. So we're actually making pretty good time. We're going to need to do some little workarounds down here because we're going to try to get those little places on the map that we haven't got yet. And I mean, I guess there's no reason to, because we still need to get those little towns. What was it? Sierra Vista, and what was the other one? What's his name again? We need to go back there to get those towns anyway, so I guess we could have left that little chunk of highway, like we'll just get it another time. But, whatever. We're here. Let's just do it. And I had a mod called More Traffic Incidents, and I got rid of it. I feel like we've got just about enough traffic incidences. Incidences? You know what I mean. Alright, so it's a beautiful Thursday night here. Got the basketball game on, Golden State and Houston. Drinking a glass of wine. Playing American Truck Simulator. It's pretty much a perfect night. Oh, and I did get the sound fixes pack. I had, at some point, I had like forgotten to update that or something, but we are running the sound fixes pack again. And the best thing about the sound fixes pack, if you're not familiar with it, is the sounds that it makes for traffic passing you in the other lanes and vehicles passing you on your side of the highway. Particularly if you've got, I have really good surround sound gaming headset. And when cars pass you, it's this great, like, back to front sound palette. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Sounds really good. But that's all sound fixes. They update it very often, and it does work with Jazzy Cats as well. So some of the funky vehicles in Jazzy Cats and sports cars and motorcycles and that sort of thing have their own unique sounds that, to me, adds a lot of realism to the game. I know I'm speeding. I don't really want to be. I just feel like if I can get past all these cars, then I can merge over, and I can't seem to find a good place to sneak back in here. Well, I guess we found a good place. I feel like I can't back the brake intensity off much more, but we're really not. Oh, one more button, there we go. I feel like the truck is just stopping too suddenly, too quickly. Oh well. Oh no, that's interesting. I guess we've gone into this way station before because the little chunk of highway that goes straight through next to the way station we didn't get just now. Huh. Okay. So we definitely have to come back this way to get some highway. Interesting. Okay. Not the end of the world. And I think this will just go down and loop around and be a little bit that we can cross off the list. And I guess at some point we'll start looking for a place to sleep, because as much as I like driving at night, I feel like we should wrap up right around sunset. Really glad there was no traffic coming. Oh, I just saw Golden State and Houston are tied at halftime. Fantastic. Other than, nah, I was going to talk about basketball for a minute, but then the last second I caught myself. Oh, and I always forget to check this, whether or not we have that warp feature activated. I don't think it's something that you need to set over and over. I feel like it, whatever value you set it at, that's where it stays. So I think we're still at 0.9. But I do think that makes a difference as far as how fast the world goes past. I don't know if it makes any difference as far as how long it takes to deliver a job, but I do feel like I can see a difference as far as the speed of the world, and I really do like that. I like it going by a little bit slower. And it was what? It's about 800 miles total. So what I'm thinking is, if we could go at least 400, it'd be half and half. Or dark, we won't need to sleep. We can just pull in and sleep whenever. So it's really about driving at night. Okay, so we'll drive into the sunset, and then let me get back on the road here. We'll drive into the sunset, and then when we get to a good, I don't know, what do you want to call it? A good place where it wouldn't make any sense to continue on any further in the dark, then we'll pull over and sleep. Yeah. Set some cruise control here. I feel like I'm always, maybe not always speeding. No, it's a little too slow. A little faster than that. 75 exactly. There we go. You know, maybe we'll drive a little bit at night, just because I think it's pretty. I think it's really, really cool to drive at night. Dusk, maybe. I don't know. Figure it out. We're not in Phoenix, are we? This looks almost like Phoenix. It's near Phoenix. Interesting. Okay. I feel like I've seen more trains lately. Not sure if I'm just noticing them more or if there are more trains, but I'm wondering if there aren't more after the update to 1.31. Right. So we're coming up on halfway. Let's just drive till dark. Let's drive till it's proper dark. And pull in and get some sleep. But we can stop anywhere. We're at the halfway point and it's almost dark, so we can stop anywhere now. I feel like this is as far south as we've been. I feel like a lot of the southern cities, we got down to them running north and south, and this is the first time we've really gone across the southern part of the map from west to east. If that makes sense. We'll pull over the next place we see it. I feel like it just got, all of a sudden it just got kind of dark. Okay, cool. Let's get some sleep. What's this guy doing? I saw that sign, right? Thought I saw a sign that said rest area 1 mile. Almost positive I did. Yep. Something coming up here. Cool. So we'll pull in here. We'll get some sleep. And now it's 8. It's 2000. We sleep for, let's say we sleep for 8 hours, 10 hours. We might wake up early morning, but that's okay. We can drive in the pre-dawn. Right, so let's see if we can get this pulled through here. This is kind of goofy sometimes with tandem set. Sometimes it doesn't give it to you, all right? Or sometimes it gives it to you straight away. All right. Close enough. So, put her in neutral. We'll leave it there for now. Pick it up right from there next time. Folks, thank you so much for stopping back to check out The Portable Gamer. Thanks for joining us for another episode of American Truck Simulator. And we'll see you next time. Take care now.